Hello and welcome to my virtual quiz night. Can you believe it's week 5? Week 5, Andy. Who'd have thought I got past 1 week? Okay, so big hello to everyone. I hope everyone is staying safe and keeping well during the lockdown. So we are streaming live across multiple platforms again. We are live on YouTube, so a big hello to all you guys. Jane, Owen and Mike, McDade, Nikki, Tori. See you guys on there. We're also streaming live on Facebook, so a big hello to you guys. I see Lee, Charlene, commenting. I can't say Yvonne, Melanie. Big hello to all of you guys. And we are also streaming on Zoom to the select few. So big hello to you guys. Wave. So big hello to you. So as usual, make sure you've subscribed on YouTube and like the Facebook page. And make sure you send in your pictures with your drinks or posing in front of the TV or whatever you want to do to the Facebook page. And it should be, hopefully, be featured in next week's quiz. I've got my pint of gin once again. So, we had some photos sent in from last week. Let's take a look at the first one. This is from Zoe. She sent her picture of her rabbit David, trying really hard to think of the answers. So that is Zoe's rabbit David. We've also got Lisa's dog Dougal again. This week a bit more into the quiz. Obviously wondering who that handsome chap is on the screen. I've also got Team Tracy send this in from last week. There's Julianne and Jez with Tracy and Beth all playing together via FaceTime. And last week we saw baby Arthur for the first time. He was actually playing the quiz last week. There he is. He actually gave Charlotte the answer to that question. He's going to be a very intelligent baby. Very intelligent baby. Just give everyone a bit more time to log in. Also got to welcome Boise and Charlotte to tonight's quiz. Tracy says hi and she misses your spaghetti bolognese. So big hello to everyone. Hello Christina. We'll just let everyone else log in whilst everyone sets up. Okay. Hello to Christina. Oh, did I just say Christina? Hello to Jamie. Hello to Jamie on the Facebook. Hello Ruth and Charlotte. Okay, so as usual, there will be 8 rounds that consist of questions, that consist of picture rounds. There might be a mix mash of specialty rounds as well. What we'll do is we'll do the first 4 rounds. We'll have a bit of a break and then we'll carry on with the following 4 rounds. We mark each round as we go along, and remember, it is just for fun, so please no cheating. It is just for fun. Okay, so we'll begin with round 1, which is a basic general knowledge round. Okay, so there'll be 10 questions. We'll go through the questions, we'll mark them at the end, but I will skip through the questions again just in case you need them, and for anyone who's joining us late. Big hello to Howard on the YouTube. Hello to Sarah, David and Roman as well. Janine's founder on the Facebook. Hello. Okay, so we'll start with our first question. So I hope you've got your pen and paper ready. You got your pen and paper ready, Andy?
Yeah.
He has now. So question number 1. Sharing his name with a character from Game of Thrones, who is the longest running presenter of Channel 4 News? So sharing his name with a character from Game of Thrones, who is the longest running presenter of Channel 4 News? That is your first question of the night. Don't worry if you're joining late, we will go through these questions again after we've got to the 10th one.
I think I know this one.
You should know this one.
Yeah. Daenerys.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so that is question number 1. So there's 10 questions in this round. Hopefully everyone can hear me and see me okay. It's a bit hot today, so I've got 2 fans running. Hopefully it isn't blaring out the sound.
Both the fans are knackered. They've been running about all day trying to cool shade.
We'll move on to question number 2. What does the letter Y stand for in YMCA? What does the letter Y stand for in YMCA? Big hello to David and Polly on the YouTube. Hello to Howard. Whew, it is hot today. I'm boiling. Is there anyone sitting in the garden playing this on their iPad or laptop? Wish I could have took all. Can you imagine if we took all this stuff out in the garden?
No, actually.
So moving on to question number 3. What spice is made from the dried stigmas of the crocus plant and is generally considered to be the most expensive spice in the world? So what spice is made from the dried stigmas of the crocus plant and is generally considered to be the most expensive spice in the world? Right, hello from the Harrisons, Liz Harrison. Hello to you. Liz is saying, take my top off, hun. No, you don't want to see these boobs underneath this top. They're probably about an F cup now.
I just put at least an F cup. At least a ladle.
Moving on to question number 4. After defeating and killing King Harold II at the Battle of Hastings, who became the first Norman King of England? So after defeating and killing King Harold II at the Battle of Hastings, who became the first Norman King of England? Big shout out to Sarah as well. Sarah on the YouTube. Hello to you. Her first time joining in this week. Keep it saying the sound's fine. That's good. That's good. Christina's just been in the pool. We need to get a paddling pool. So moving on to question number 5. Lynchburg in Tennessee is home to which well-known whiskey brand? Lynchburg in Tennessee is home to which well-known whiskey brand?
All the drinkers will know that one.
Oh yeah, all the alcoholics here. Sarah saying she's just here for the wine. Janine, thank you for the shout out. Never had one before. Well, now you've had 2.
Never had a shout out.
Oh, it is hot. Question number 6. Of all the words used in the NATO phonetic alphabet, what is the only one that gives a valid English word when spelt backwards? So of all the words used in the NATO phonetic alphabet, what is the only one that gives a valid English word when spelt backwards? Oof. Very hot. Very hot.
I'm not sure I know my NATO for the alphabet.
Do you not?
Right on the floor, Hugo. On the floor.
Give you a little more time to think of that one.
Who's that?
Moving on to question number 7. What was Margaret Thatcher's maiden name? What was Margaret Thatcher's maiden name? So that is question number 7. I can see Trevor's face thinking, I have no idea what that is.
I don't know who that was, but I've deleted him. What?
Hello to Leslie, who's joining on YouTube. If you missed any questions, we will go through these ones again once we got to question 10, just in case you missed any or you joined in late. Doesn't matter, you can always join in at any time.
Was she not a maiden anyway? Oh no. She wasn't.
You wrote down the answer.
Well, I don't know what it is. But I just remembered that poor little man that she used to be married to.
Moving on to question number 8. Northwest, Cotswold and Border are 3 of the 6 main styles of what type of dancing? So Northwest, Cotswold and Border are 3 of the 6 main styles of what type of dancing? Charlotte's saying it's hard this week.
It's bloody hard, I agree.
It could have been harder.
Yeah, but you don't have to answer the questions.
Well, I would have not known that. I wouldn't have known that one.
No, you wouldn't. What they call it? Oh, I know this, but I can't remember what they call it. It's just not gone out of my head. Oh, yes. What number is this?
That's question number 8. Moving on to question number 9. What dish was traditionally made from boiled potatoes and cabbage, but is now more typically made by shallow frying the leftover vegetables from a roast dinner? So what dish was traditionally made from boiled potatoes and cabbage, but is now more typically made by shallow frying the leftover vegetables from a roast dinner?
Is Ursula on? If Ursula's on, she'll know it.
Not seen Ursula yet. Not seen Ursula.
But Trudy's on though.
Oh, Paige and David missed their shout out. Big shout out to you guys. Ooh. And your 10th question, question number 10 of this round. In 2007, Lenny Henry became the face of the advertising campaign for which British hotel chain? So in 2007, Lenny Henry became the face of the advertising campaign for which British hotel chain?
I know that.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Got Olwyn and Mike's and they're virgins tonight, but not literally. Virgins at the quiz. At the quiz.
Who was it again?
Olwyn and Mike McDade.
No. Welcome.
Okay, so for anyone who's missed the questions, we'll quickly flick through them again. So, question 1 was, sharing his name with a character from Game of Thrones, who is the longest running presenter of Channel 4 News? Question 2 is, what does the letter Y stand for in YMCA? Question 3, what spice is made from the dried stigmas of the crocus plant and is generally considered to be the most expensive spice in the world? Question 4, after defeating and killing King Harold II at the Battle of Hastings, who became the first Norman King of England? Question 5, Lynchburg in Tennessee is home to which well-known whiskey brand? Question 6, of all the words used in the NATO phonetic alphabet, what is the only one that gives a valid English word when spelled backwards? Question 7, what was Margaret Thatcher's maiden name? Question 8, Northwest, Cotswold and Border are 3 of the 6 main styles of what type of dancing? Question 9, what dish was traditionally made from boiled potatoes and cabbage, but is now more typically made by shallow frying the leftover vegetables from a roast dinner? And question 10 was, in 2007, Lenny Henry became the face of the advertising campaign for which British hotel chain? They are your 10 questions for the first round. I'll give you a little more time.
Did you see that Zoe had put David, the rabbit, is over the moon to be shown on TV?
No, I have not seen that. Yeah, Liz is saying spam alert. Yeah, I saw that as well.
I deleted it. I hope it's gone off here.
It's gone off now, yeah.
Rude.
Off my one, yeah.
How rude.
Someone hacking into my quiz. How dare they?
Advertising their own mangy quiz.
No, you won't get anyone's better than this one.
No. We'd have let you done it if you'd asked first, you cheeky git.
Okay, so we'll go on to the answers to this round. So, question 1 was sharing his name with a character from Game of Thrones. Who is the longest running presenter of Channel 4 News? It is Jon Snow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wish I just ripped Jon Snow now.
Did you not?
No, no bloody clue.
Are you being serious? Jon Snow. Question 2. What does the letter Y stand for in YMCA? It stands for Young.
Just like me.
Stands for Young Men's Christian Association. Question 3 was, what spice is made from the dried stigmas of the crocus plant and is generally considered to be the most expensive spice in the world? It's saffron. Saffron is the answer. Rachel's joining late, but at least I'm here now. Yes, that's all that matters. It's all just for fun. Doesn't matter if you miss any of the rounds. Question 4 was, after defeating and killing King Harold II at the Battle of Hastings, who became the first Norman King of England? It was William I or William the Conqueror. You can have either or.
What a blooming idiot.
I know. It's obvious when you know the answers. Question number 5. Lynchburg in Tennessee is the home to which well-known whiskey brand? Do you get this one?
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels. Question 6. Of all the words used in the NATO phonetic alphabet, what is the only one that gives a valid English word when spelled backwards? It's golf, which spells flog. Did you get that one?
No.
G, golf.
Is that not a valid word?
When spelled backwards.
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. I got really confused by it. I didn't know what you meant.
No. Question number 7. What was Margaret Thatcher's maiden name? It is Roberts, or it was Roberts. Roberts was her maiden name. Hello to Zara. Don't worry if you're late. You can still carry on. It does not matter. Question 8. Northwest, Cotswold and Border are 3 main styles of what type of dancing? Morris dancing.
Yay! I got it right.
Question 9. What dish was traditionally made from boiled potatoes and cabbage, but is now more typically made by shallow frying the leftover vegetables from a roast dinner? Bubble and squeak. Bubble and squeak. And the final question to round 1. In 2007, Lenny Henry became the face of the advertising campaign for which British hotel chain? Was Premier Inn. Woo! Premier Inn was your last one. So your score is out of 10 for that round. So let me know your scores.
6.
Andy scored 6. Okay, I'll wait for the
That was quite
scores.
a tough round, though, to be fair.
Hello to Karen Sissons watching from near Luge. Hello to you guys.
Where's Luz?
Where Linda Collins live.
Oh, Portugal!
From Portugal, yes. So we're getting 7 out of 10 for Lee, 7 for Rosie, 6 for Yvonne, 5 for Janine, 7 for Christina. Hello to Rachel who's joined on YouTube. 9 for Zoe, well done. 7 for Sam, 7 for Sarah, 8 for Liz, well done. 9 for Trevor, well done. Trevor and Betty. Got 7 for David, 8 for Leslie, 6 for Tori, 8 for Jamie, 9 for Liz, 8 for Melanie. Jules got 7. Christina says, Andy, wasn't Premier where you fell off the bed?
Yeah. Yes. This is a funny story, actually.
8 for Tony, 7 for Jamie, 9 for Jessie, 9 for Louisa, well done. More coming in. 9 for Alison, 7 for Nikki. Dad got 7.
So yeah, we did. We went to on a course for work, and to save money, we shared a room, and I can't remember quite what happened, but I fell off the bed, literally head first.
What a wonderful story.
It was really funny.
Jane got 6. Not sure if it's the heat or the gin. Nikki on 7. David, 10 out of 10. Well done. The best ever first round. All downhill from here.
Who got 10 out of 10?
David Carey. David and Lisa. 9 for Louise. We said that Jay Kirk got 10. Well done. She's cooking dinner at the same time, so they got me up on the TV. Poor people.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll move on to round number 2, which is the logo round. So you're going to see 5 logos. All you need to do is tell me what that logo represents, the company or the item. So here is your first logo. So you need to tell me what this logo is of. Whether it's a company, a brand, an item. So the logo will appear here, and then they'll appear along the top once we move on to the next one. Tracy said, hi Shane's dad again. I think there's something going on here. Mum, you need to be concerned.
Or relieved.
Okay, so that's your first logo. Here is logo number 2.
Oh, I missed the first one. Is that the first
That's
one?
the first one, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was busy. Oh, Mum, we ought to know that first one. Oh, is that the second one?
That's the second logo. Here is your third logo.
I can't see them until they come up on YouTube.
Well, you just have to
There are
wait.
bloody things in the way.
Well, I can't move it. Language.
Sorry, I didn't say bloody.
So that is your third logo out of 5.
Oh my days, what on earth is that?
What does it remind you of?
Medusa?
This is logo number 4. Jamie Kentsan, thanks for the clue, Andy. Shh. Has Andy had gin tonight? No.
No, this is just me natural.
If he was on the gin, he wouldn't be here because it'd
I'm
be
not
too
allowed,
loud.
yeah. You think I'm loud at the best of times?
So that is your 4th logo. And here is your 5th and final logo. Now, I didn't know what this was when if I saw this, but it's obvious when I realised what the answer was.
Well, it's always easy when you know the answer.
So that is your 5th and final logo. Okay, so it's 5 points for this round. Move that to the top. So they are your 5 logos.
Not a clue.
You'll be shocked at the answer.
What do you mean I'll be shocked? It'll have to be pretty impressive to shock me.
It will. It will. Okay, I'll give you a little more time for that. They are your 5 logos. How do you think you've done, Andy?
I think I got 3.
Is that what I predicted?
Yes.
3, yeah. I'll give everyone a few more moments. Got Aaron saying he's playing on YouTube but can't comment. Multitasking and doing a barbecue too. Got 5 out of 10 for the last round. Well done, Aaron.
How do you comment on YouTube?
If you want to comment on YouTube, you do need to log into YouTube, and I think you can do it on a TV, but it's a bit more complicated. It's easier to do it on a phone or laptop or tablet. Okay, so we'll move on to the answers. I didn't use my fat fingers to reveal the answer this week early. So, this was your first logo, and that is Weller. Weller is your first logo.
Yeah, Mum knew that. Look, yeah, I knew that, Mum.
She's cheering.
Spending my whole life in a bloody woman's hairdressers.
Language.
I didn't say bloody.
No, we don't swear on this. We bleep them all out.
That wasn't swear.
Here was your second logo. And that was Starbucks.
Yeah, I got that right as well.
Starbucks is your second logo. Your third logo is Versace. Versace is your third logo.
Well, I would never have known that.
Did you not know? I wouldn't have got that
No, I
one.
can't even spell Versace.
Your fourth logo is Indesit.
I got that one. Have we got something that's Indesit?
Have we got Indesit? I don't know if we
Yeah.
have. And your fifth and final logo is Lindt, as in the chocolate. Lindt chocolate.
Where in that logo does that say nice chocolate?
What is it? It's like a dragon
A
with.
dragon?
Is it like a
What's that got to do with chocolate?
man in a suit of armour with the bit on top? I don't know. Okay, so that round is out of 5. Let me know your scores. Sean says hi to Alison in Spain. Christina says it's pronounced Aaron. Is it Aaron?
What?
Her brother-in-law,
Oh, yes.
Aaron.
Yeah, I remember now.
Okay, so Rachel saying, no way, that being Lynch. I know, I couldn't believe it either. So, Liz Harrison got 3. We've got 3 for Christina, Rosie, Tom, Lee, Yvonne. All got 3. Karen got 5. Dad got 1. Trevor, I don't know what you got, because there's lots of numbers there. On the YouTube, Olwyn and Mike got 4, Leslie got 1, David got 1, Jamie got 4, Tori got 4, Sarah, they were obviously tripping with that lint logo. Yeah, I think they were. Liz got 3, Jill's got 4, Sarah got 3, Jamie got 3, Jay got 3, never seen that on a lint chocolate, no, nor did I until I googled it today. Not sure what score Trevor and Betty got, because there's loads of zeros and a 2 and then a 0.
I should imagine it was a 2.
I think it's 2.
Yeah.
Nikki 2, Howard 3, Sarah 3, Alison 1, Jessie 4. Don't worry, Alison, it doesn't matter, it's all about the taking part that counts. More Aaron than Aaron. I thought you were like a character out Game of Thrones. Jessie thought Logo 5 was Singer Beer. Okay, so Jane got 2. We'll move on to the next round, which is a connections round.
Oh.
So this is the same as what we've had previously in previous weeks. You're going to have 4 questions, and then the answers will all connect in some sort of way, and that is your 5th question, okay? So you'll get 4 questions, and the 5th question being,
Hugo.
what is the connection between the previous 4 answers, okay? So your first question this week for the connections round is, used to determine whether someone has the right weight for their height. What do the letters stand for in the abbreviation BMI? So used to determine whether someone has the right weight for their height. What do the letters stand for in the abbreviation BMI?
I think I know this one.
Good.
Yeah. Big Mother. Oh no. It's BMF. I don't know. Oh yes I do.
So Ruthie got 2 for that last round. Trevor said he was leaning on the keyboard. They got 2.
I was right, I thought so.
Okay, so we'll move on to question 2. What word can mean both an individual table setting at a restaurant and a region of the field with respect to the batsman in cricket? So, what word can mean both an individual table setting at a restaurant and a region of the field with respect to the batsman in cricket? Sports ones are harder, aren't they?
Individual table. An individual table.
Yeah.
Setting. Hugo. Sorry. Come on.
Okay, so that's question number 2. Remember this connections round, so your answers will have some sort of connection. So question number 3. In the human body, what is located near the junction of the small and large intestines and is sometimes prefixed by the word vermiform, meaning worm-shaped in Latin? So in the human body, what's located near the junction of the small and large intestines and is sometimes prefixed by the word vermiform, meaning worm-shaped in Latin? You know that one?
Yeah.
Got the connection yet?
I'm getting an idea, but I didn't get question 2.
Yeah.
Whatever that was, I forgot it now.
Flick through, and we'll flick through the questions in case you missed any. Have you seen what David's put on? Oh, you don't see the YouTube comments, do you? Bloody massive individual. Glenville. What's Hugo got?
Hugh, what are you doing?
Hugo's up to mischief.
Come on.
Moving on to question number 4. Which actress played Stacey in the TV show Gavin and Stacey?
Oh no.
Which actress played Stacey in the TV show Gavin and Stacey?
I can't think what her bloody name is now. Oh, Shane.
He's looking for popcorn you left on the floor.
I know, I flicked a few ones.
Bless him.
Oh, God, that's really going to drive me mad.
And then question 5 is, what is the connection between all or part of the previous 4 answers? So what's the connection between all or part of the previous 4 answers? Give you a little time. I'll flick through the questions again in case you missed any. So question 1 was used to determine whether someone has the right weight for their height. What do the letters stand for in the abbreviation BMI?
Oh, Hugo, don't do that. Come on. Tickle me.
Question number 2. What word can mean both an individual table setting at a restaurant and a region of the field with respect to the batsman in cricket? So that's your question number 2. Question number 3 is, in the human body, what is located near the junction of the small and large intestines and is sometimes prefixed by the word vermiform, meaning worm-shaped in Latin? Question 4 was, which actress played Stacey in the TV show Gavin and Stacey? And then question 5 is, what is the connection between all or part of the previous 4 answers? I'll give you a little more time for that one. What?
Hugo, come on.
Hoogie.
I don't know. Can't think what that bloody girl's name is. That's what's getting me.
Yeah, that might help. If you got that one, then you're halfway there.
I cannot think. I can't even remember what his name is, and that's on the tip of the tongue. Oh, yes, I can. And so annoying. Hugo, get out of there. Come on, up. Come here.
Give you a little more, a little bit longer. Hugo.
Hugo, come here.
Up to mischief, looking for popcorn on the floor.
Digging under the sofa. Sit down.
Okay, so move on to the answers. So question 1 was, what does BMI stand for? Body mass index. Body mass index is BMI. Question 2, what word can mean both an individual table setting at a restaurant and a region of the field with respect to batsmen in cricket? Is cover. The answer is cover. Question 3, in the human body, what's located near the junction of the small and large intestines and is sometimes prefixed by the word vermiform, meaning worm-shaped in Latin? It's the appendix. The appendix. Question 4. What actress played Stacey in the TV show Gavin and Stacey? It was Joanna Page. And then question 5. What's the connection between all or part of the previous 4 answers? Parts of a book or book. If you've got book, you can have the point. You've got your index, cover, appendix, and page. Hello to Andrea. The stilts are here late as usual. Don't worry, you can carry on playing. It's all just for fun. So that is out of 5, that round. So let me know your scores out of 5.
2.
Andy scored 2.
As soon as you said
Joanna Page.
Joanna Page, I knew exactly what it was. I was like, oh, blimey.
So let me know your scores. So Tom got 3, Von on 4. Got 1 for Rosie, 5 for Olwen and Mike. Well done, you guys. 4 for Lee, 1 for Rosie, 3 for Karen, 5 for Jules. Well done, Jules. Christina got 2. Sam got 5. Well done. Trevor and Betty got 5. Well done, guys.
Oh my good God.
2. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Aaron.
Oh yeah, Aaron.
1 for Bailey. 1 for Jamie. 2 for Leslie. 3 for David Carey. 4 for Jane Clark. Well done.
I think it might be South
4
African.
for Jess. 2 for Rachel. 5 for Jade. Well done. Tori 2. I was convinced the connection was Map. Team Kirk 5 out of 5. Well done. Sarah 5. I think she did it by herself. 4 for Liz. 2 for Jules. 3
What,
for
yours,
Team
Sarah?
Tracy. Yeah.
She did it.
3 for my dad.
Did she do it all by herself?
I think so. 4 for Zoe. 4 for Liz. Sarah 3. I'm 3/4 of a bottle of wine in, but you are sounding great. 4. I thought that she got 3 out of 4, as I know it's out of 5.
Who's that?
Sarah Smith.
Oh.
Okay, so we're going to move on to round number 4. And in this round, I really needed Dodo's help. I've been trying to ring her all day, but I've just not been able to get hold of her. I'm just going to go see if she's available. 1 second. Dodo, you in? Alan said you'd be here. Don't know why. You moved out of this place 2 years ago.
I'm just upstairs packing.
Packing? Packing for what? I thought you moved all your stuff out anyway. And why are you wearing that ridiculous hat?
For my holiday, silly.
Holiday? What? You do know we're in lockdown and you can't go anywhere. I didn't think you were planning any holidays this year.
I'm going to the USA.
The USA? Wait, what? Now, don't be silly. Do you really think that's a good idea? When were you even thinking about going?
Today is my passport on side.
Today? What? Your passport? Yeah, it's here. Jesus. Didn't realise you were that old.
I look pretty good for 100, don't you think?
Suppose. You do know there's that retirement casino opened. All you have to do is gamble your life savings. Wait, what are you packing there?
In case I get lucky.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. I think I'm gonna puke.
I best be off.
Off? Wait, no, I need your help with this quiz round. Everyone's patiently waiting at home. They're watching you right now. Oh, just ignore me then. Wait, where are you going?
Laters, bitches.
How rude. Hugo, looks like it's just me and you for this quiz round. Okay, so looks like Dodo's decided to fly off to America somehow, so it looks like it's just going to be me and Hugo for this round. So, this is Hugo's holiday round. Hugo's holiday round, this round, okay? So, getting some more scores in. So, Tracy's on 2 for Charlotte and Boise, and 3 for Liz Harrison, and Sarah said, David is here, I'm just a passenger. People are saying, love Dodo. Dodo, that old lady, and that is called Dodo, and she's my nan. Lovely lady. Okay, so this is Hugo's holiday round. So, all you need to do is name the tourist attraction that me and Hugo have visited. So, name the tourist attraction that me and Hugo have visited. So this is your first one, okay? Here's your first tourist attraction. All you need to do is name where we are, what we're in front of. Name the tourist attraction. This is your first one. Getting more love Dodos here. Rachel saying, bloody nutter that woman. I know. Shame she didn't help me out for this round. It's a big shame, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So that's your first one. Oh, it looks like Dodo's sending something through. Hang on, Dodo's coming through. She's sending a video.
Is this thing on? How do I get it to f***ing work? Piece of shit. Oh, I've got it the wrong way. Well, I'm here in New York City. Hope you're getting these videos. It's a bit loud and noisy for my liking. I keep hearing people talk about a big apple. I don't see no big apple. More like a big hole if you ask me.
Okay, so Dodo is sending through some bonus quiz questions because she didn't want to feel left out. So Dodo's first bonus question, so Dodo's holiday round. New York has nicknames such as the Big Apple and the Empire State, but which US state has the nickname the Golden State? So New York has nicknames such as the Big Apple and the Empire State, but which US state has the nickname the Golden State? Okay. So it looks like we've got a Hugo and Dodo's holiday round. Looks like we'll be alternating between the two. Okay, I'll give you a little time on that. That is bonus question number 1. Okay, so we'll move on to part 3. So it's the second of Hugo's holiday round. We'll flick through these in case you missed any. So where are me and Hugo now? We're travelling about a bit. Where are we now? Hugo looks absolutely petrified in that picture.
I can't see it.
His eyes. So
Oh my god. What's he got on his chin?
I don't actually know. No, that's his hair.
Oh, is it?
That's his hair. So remember, all you need to do is name the tourist attraction that we are at. You ordered more Hugo, and here is Hugo. So name the tourist attraction. So this is part 3 of this round. Okay, I'm getting word Dodo is sending us through another video.
I've now been up that massive green statue behind me. They made me walk up a flight of stairs. I'm so out of breath. Whose idea was to give that massive thing to the Americans? Look much nicer in my garden.
Probably would look much nicer in her garden. She sent through another question. So her second bonus question is, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the people of the USA. But how many spikes are there on the crown? Is it A5, B7 or C10? So Dodo's bonus round question number 2 is, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the people of the USA. But how many spikes are there on the crown? Is it A5, B7 or C10? That's a tricky one, isn't it? You've got to think where they're positioned. Have you seen it
What?
in real life, the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, I have.
Did you count how many spikes it had?
Yeah, I was going around there. I was thinking in a few years' time I'll be doing a quiz that says how many spikes on a helmet.
Okay, so we'll move on to Hugo's third photo. So you've got to name the tourist attraction that we're at. It's a bit more of an obscure one, this one. We managed to break in. I don't think we're allowed there anymore because it's fallen apart, but we managed to get in and sneak a little selfie. So what tourist attraction are we at there? So that is Hugo's number 3. And total is number 5 in total.
Thoroughly thrilled to be there.
He absolutely loved being there.
Especially in your arms.
I think he must have saw something scary, like I don't know.
Ghost.
I was gonna say a ghost.
Is that it?
No, that isn't it. It's part of something. I would have got this one. I would have got this one. Can we go there one day?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that.
If you got the right answer. Okay, so that is Hugo's third one and number 5 overall. And Dodo is sending us another video.
Look where I am. I'm outside the cafe of Central Park. They told me I would make a lot of friends.
And along with that video, she sent a question, and her question is, who sings the theme song I'll Be There For You on the TV series Friends? Who sings the theme song I'll Be There For You on the TV series Friends?
Oh, bugger, that was Dodo's question.
Yep, that's number 6 in total. Dodo's third one.
Push it in the wrong hole.
Moving on to Hugo's fourth picture. Where are we now? He looks even more thrilled to be there. So what tourist attraction are we at now? Hugo's absolutely thrilled to be there. His eye, what? It's like, he's like, Daddy, just let me go. So this is number 4 for Hugo. So that's number, what, 7? Are we on number 7? 7 in total.
I don't know, it's the 4th one of his, yeah. This is number 7.
So all you need to do is name the tourist attraction that we're in front of. And I'm getting word Dodo has sent us in another video, another one. She's mad, this woman.
Giddy up, horsey, yee-haw! I'm in the Wild West. I can't stay long. I just broke out of prison. Yee-haw!
$5,000 reward. Should we take her in? Wanted, dead or alive, doesn't matter. We'll just get them. We'll get the money. Cash in the money. Okay, so she sent in a bonus question as well. And this is Western outlaw Henry McCarty, also known by the pseudonym William H. Bonney, was best known by what name? So Western outlaw Henry McCarty, also known by the pseudonym William H. Bonney, was best known by what name? Okay, so you got, this is Dodo's 4th bonus question for her holiday round. Okay, we'll flick through the questions again if you're miss any. Howard Sand, loving the production value, thank you. And this is Hugo's last holiday round picture. Name the tourist attraction that we're at on this one, or in front of. Hugo is so good at acting that he managed to do the exact same facial expression as me. That was purely coincidental, that picture. Purely coincidental. It's quite funny though, isn't it? So, name the tourist attraction that we're at there.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Okay, so that is Hugo's 5th picture, number 9 in total. It seems that Dodo's sending one last video through. Just take a look.
I'm at a massive mountain. They keep calling it Mount Russia or something. There's 4 massive heads, look. No idea who they are. They told me they've got to carve my face into the mountain too. What fools! They think I'm the Queen. Anyway, I must be off. I've got a date right over there.
I'll be having words with her when she gets back. You see who she's going on a date with?
No.
Mr. Donald Trump. Disgusting. Disgusting. She sent one last question through, and that question is, in which US state would you find Mount Rushmore? Not Mount Russia, as she called it. Which US state would you find Mount Rushmore? And that is your final question for the round. Okay, I'll give you a little more time on that. Nikki Sam, believe it or not, that's her boss's name, Bill Bonney. An outlaw. Okay, so we'll just flick through them just in case you missed any. So that is your first picture. You need to name the tourist attraction that we're at. Okay. Your first question was, New York has nicknames such as the Big Apple and the Empire State, but which US state has the nickname the Golden State? Picture number 2, what name of the attraction that we're in front of? The second question was, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the people of the USA, but how many spikes are there on the crown? Is it A, 5, B, 7, or C, 10? This was the third picture. So name the tourist attraction that me and Hugo are standing in front of. Your third question was, who sings the theme song I'll Be There For You on the TV series Friends? Your fourth picture is, name the tourist attraction. Where are we in that picture? Your fourth question was, a Western outlaw Henry McCarthy, also known by the pseudonym William H. Bonney, was best known by what name? And then you got your fifth and final picture. Where are we standing in front of there? And your final question was, in which US state would you find Mount Rushmore? A few more moments for that before we reveal the answers. How well do you think you've done on that one?
Alright, I think.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm not sure I've got them all right, but I've answered them all.
Okay, so let's go on to the answers of Hugo's and Dodo's holiday round. So that was the first picture. We are standing in front of the Eiffel Tower. So the first answer is the Eiffel Tower. And then our first question was, New York has nicknames such as the Big Apple and the Empire State. Which US state has the nickname the Golden State? It's California. California. The second picture, we are standing in front of Stonehenge.
Oh, I put the wrong thing.
What did you put?
Stonehenge.
Ignore him.
Sorry.
Your next question was, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France to the people of the USA, but how many spikes are there on the crown? A5, B7, C10. It is 7. There are 7 spikes on the crown, and you got it right.
I did, actually.
The third picture, we are standing in front of Angkor Wat. Did you get that one?
No.
What did you put?
Machu Picchu.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's close, isn't it?
No, it's a completely different continent.
No. Oh, well, you know, I thought it was close. Where is that then?
Machu Picchu, isn't it?
No,
That's in Cambodia.
Oh, no, thank you.
Your next question was, who sings the TV song I'll Be There For You?
Rembrandts.
The Rembrandts. Where are we standing in this picture? It's the Parthenon, or if you put Acropolis of Athens, you can get the point. It's all part of the same bit.
I didn't know what it was called, but I knew it was in Athens. So I just put Athens.
The Western outlaw, Henry McCarthy, also known as William H. Bonney, was best known as Billy the Kid.
Oh, I thought it was Buffalo Bill.
Oh,
balls.
Billy the Kid is the answer.
Jesus.
And mine and Hugo's last picture, we are standing in front of Niagara Falls.
Oh, I thought that. Oh my god.
What did you put?
Victoria
Oh
Falls.
no, it's Niagara Falls.
I didn't know they had no bush up in Niagara.
And the last question was, in which US state would you find Mount Rushmore? It is South Dakota.
No.
Okay, so that round is out of 10, and you should have a total of 30. It's out of 30 so far. So let me know your scores.
Jesus. I only got 5.
Aaron got 7. You got 5.
I got 5.
What's your overall score?
16.
16.
God's sake.
Henry Laxon. I'm sure that's Viagra Falls.
Viagra Falls.
Tom got 9. Christina got 9. Well done, guys. 7 out of 10 for Trevor. Well done.
That falls picture was a bit of a.
That was a tricky one. It was an obscure
because
one.
I didn't know there was any bush up there, and there was definitely a bush on top of that one.
You've got to go further up, along. It's surrounding like a near city, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never been.
Got 8 for Liz Harrison. Well done, Liz. are missing the scores on Facebook. 8 for Zoe, 10 for Liz, 6 for Lee. Rachel got 6, Melanie got 8, 7 for Sarah, 7 for Jay. Jules got 6. In total, so we've got Leslie 8, Tori 5, 9 for David. Well done. Jamie got 5. 6 for David.
Liz put dicks.
She's putting it in French.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. I didn't think she liked them.
God. 8 for Sam. 7 for Jamie. 9 for Nikki. Well done. 8 for Dana. Well done. So I'm seeing some overall scores. We've got 19, 24, 17, 18 out of 30. Well done. 16 out of 30. 23 out of 30 for Trevor. 22 for Liz. What are you on, Andy?
I told you, 16.
Tracy, 17 out of 30. I need Paul. Selfish of him to go back to Liverpool. She needs her Paul. Okay, so moving on to some birthday shout-outs. First of all, we have got Lottie. Lottie appeared in last week's quiz. She featured in last week's trailer on the red carpet of that Cruella de Vil. Big happy birthday to Lottie. It's also Danielle's birthday tomorrow. Lots of love from the VIPs. You know who they are. And this is a video of her twerking as an old lady. She's one of my film stars. She's going to absolutely love that when she sees that.
I bet she will.
And is it someone else's birthday? I'm not quite sure. Is it someone's birthday today?
Maybe. Could
Is
be.
it today? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Oh, of course. It's my mum's birthday. So a big happy birthday to my mum. She asked for a shout out originally. And I was like, no, you can't have a shout out. Instead, we've done one thing better, and the family have got together for this little video.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Hope you had a great day. Lots of love.
From me and Sam.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Lisa, happy birthday to you. Have a lovely day.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Have a great day. And have a great day. And I got these.
Love you lots.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Lisa. I hope you have a lovely day.
Happy birthday.
This is take 55. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Have a lovely day. Miss you loads. Lots and lots of love from me and Mr. Grumpy.
Hiya Lisa, happy birthday, hope you're having a nice day. Stay safe, love you, bye.
Hi Lisa, hope you have a fantastic birthday. Wishing you all the best. I know it's lockdown, but make the best of it. Hope to see you in Portugal again soon sometime. God bless, bye.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Have a lovely day.
Happy birthday.
Hi Lisa, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely day in lockdown, and I'm sure we'll all catch up soon to celebrate.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Have a lovely day.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Hi little sis, just to wish you happy birthday from me and Michael. Many happy returns.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Go on. Happy birthday, Lisa. Say Lisa. Good boy. Woohoo! Happy birthday from Hector.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
We miss you lots.
Yes.
Miss you all lots.
We're missing you all.
Yeah, God bless, and have a really lovely birthday. You deserve it.
And we'll see you soon.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hope you're having a great day.
Thank you for being a great key worker.
Oh, hope you have fun. See you soon.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Love you loads, Mum and Alan.
Happy birthday, Lisa. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Thanks for being such a wonderful mum. We love you loads. We'll see you soon. Bye. So, a big happy birthday to Mum. Hope you liked the video and your big shout out. We are now going to have a 10-minute break. Go top up your drinks because I'm nearly empty. And I shall see you in 10 minutes time. See you in a bit. Hello and welcome back. I hope you've got all your refreshments and snacks. I've got a change of drink. Andy's ringing. Okay, so Mum absolutely loved that video, so big happy birthday to her. Okay, so we're going to carry on with the next part of the quiz. We've got 4 more rounds. New round this week. It's called the left or right round. So you're going to have a set of 5 questions, and the answer will literally be left or right. Okay? So I see Louise and Darren, we are in on the YouTube. Zoe's wishing you happy birthday again, Mum, on the Facebook. Okay, so we'll go on to question number 1. This is round 5. So question 1, left or right round. In Australia, do cars drive on the left or the right side of the road? So in Australia, do cars drive on the left or the right side of the road? So that is your first question. So these are all left or right questions. Okay, so moving on to question number 2. In the Harry Potter films, is Harry Potter's lightning bolt-shaped scar above his left or his right eye? So in the Harry Potter films, is Harry Potter's lightning bolt-shaped scar above his left or his right eye? So think about it, it's from his left or his right eye. Okay. I don't think this drink's going to last me for 4 rounds. I ran out of pink gin. Terrible, terrible. So that is your second question out of 5 in this round. We'll move on to question number 3. Did Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his left or his right ear? So did Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his left or his right ear? So that is question number 3. At least there's a 50-50 chance, Tori-san. It is, so you should at least get half right. At least get half right. Okay, so that is question number 3. I hope you guys remember to take your pictures and selfies and post them on the Facebook page. We'll try and get them up in next week's quiz. Remember, if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Facebook page. Okay, so we'll move on to question number 4. In a play, if an actor is facing the audience and has to follow the instruction exit stage left, should they turn to their left or their right before walking off stage? So in a play, if an actor is facing the audience and has to follow the instruction exit stage left, should they turn to their left or their right before walking off stage? Okay, so that's question number 4 out of 5. I think Andy's going to miss this entire round. That'll be 5 that he's lost. Okay, so that's question number 4. And question number 5, similar to what we had, I think, in our very first quiz on here. From the point of view of someone looking at it, does the Queen's head point to the left or the right on a 1p coin? I see that says 1p, but when you see the picture I put on a £1 coin, the answer is the same. So from the point of view of someone looking at it, does the Queen's head point to the left or the right on a 1p coin? And when you see the answer, it will be a pound. I misread the question, but I believe it's still the same. Yeah. Okay, so that is question number 5. You're right. You missed all the questions.
Oh, never mind.
Do you want me to skip through? I'm going through them again anyway. They're all left or right. So this round is a left or right round. So if you missed any, question 1 is, in Australia, do cars drive on the left or the right side of the road? Do they drive on the left or the right side of the road is question 1. Question 2, in the Harry Potter films, is Harry Potter's lightning bolt shaped cut... I was saying Andy, he's trying to work out what side of the road they go on. Question 2 is, in Harry Potter films, is Harry Potter's lightning bolt shaped scar above his left or right eye? Question 3 was, did Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his left or his right ear? So did Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his left or right ear? Question 4. In a play, if an actor is facing the audience and has to follow the instruction exit stage left, should they turn to their left or their right before walking off stage? And the 5th and final question was, from the point of view of someone looking at it, does the Queen's head point to the left or the right on a 1p coin? When you see the answer, it will be £1, but it is the same. I don't know why I read that as pound when I first wrote that. So those are your 5 questions. I'll give you a little more time. That's number 5, Andy.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, so we will move on to the answers. So the first question was, in Australia, do cars drive on the left or the right side of the road? They drive on the left side of the road. That's answer number 1. Question 2, in the Harry Potter films, is Harry Potter's lightning bolt shaped scar above his left or right eye? It's above his right eye here. Question number 3, did Vincent van Gogh cut off part of his left or his right ear? He cut off part of his left ear. It was his left ear. Question 4, in a play, if an actor is facing the audience and has to follow the instruction exit stage left, should they turn to the left or right before walking on stage? They should turn to their left. To their left. And the final question, from the point of view of someone looking at it, does the Queen's head point to the left or the right on a 1p coin? Here's a £1 coin, it points to the right. It is the same on a 1p. I did just Google that. Okay, so that round is out of 5. I've been joined by Hugo.
Hello. What was the answer to the first one? Sorry, I missed
it. It was his left side. Or the left side. Okay, so that's out of 5. Let me know your scores. What have you got?
2.
2. 2 for Andy. It should be a total out of 35 so far you should have. What are you on so far?
18.
18. So we've got 3 for Aaron, Sam 3, Tom 4. Well done. 4 for Lee and Emily. 3 for Yvonne. 3 for Nikki. Got 3 for Team Trevor and Betty. 4 for Liz. 4 for Liz Harrison. 5 for Sarah, well done. 5 for Jamie. 4 for Melanie. 4 for Ruth. 3 for Leslie. 4 for Claire Challenger. Hello Claire, how are you? 2 for Tori. 4 for Louise and Darren. Owen and Mike 4. Jamie 4. Tori 2. Jules got 3, well done. Tracy Bullard, oh my god, I got the driving question wrong again. No wonder I'm a bad driver. She scored 1 for this round. Jane Clark got 4. David Carey got 2. Tori 2. Zara on 4. Okay, so Sarah at 5. Well done, Sarah. What did you get, Dad? You haven't put your score on? Zoe on 3. Jess on 5. Okay, so that was the left or right round. Moving on to round number 6. It's the return of the initial letter link round. Okay, so this round will feature 9 questions on general knowledge, plus a final question with an answer that can be spelt out by rearranging the first letters of the words from the first 9 answers, okay? I'll explain that when we get to the question number 10. So basically it's an anagram. So the first 9 answers, the first letters of those answers will be jumbled up to spell the answer to answer number 10. Okay? Small scores come through. Dad got 3. Jade got 4. Jess said she had to really fight for her team to write down the answers she said. Okay, so question number 1 on the initial letter link round. On the TV show The Simpsons, on which street do the Simpsons live? On the TV show The Simpsons, on which street do the Simpsons live? You know that one, Andy?
No.
I thought you were a big fan of The Simpsons.
I hate The Simpsons, and you know I hate them. Which is why you put the questions in here, so you know I won't answer and be able to answer.
Oh, don't do that. She. It's a beer.
Well, change from the bottle.
We've run out of pink gin.
Oh no.
You'll have to get me some more. And some more tonic water. So this is question 1. Question number 2 of your initial letter link. What word is used to refer to a score of 0 in a tennis game? What word is used to refer to a score of 0 in a tennis game? Joined again by Hugo. Must know that one.
Well, I probably do, but I'm thinking.
So remember, the first letters of your answers, of the first word of the answers, will spell another word, which will be your answer to question 10 when we get to that. Question number 3. In which 1991 video game do players control the title character as he tries to stop the evil plans of Dr. Robotnik? So in which 1991 video game do players control the title character as he tries to stop the evil plans of Dr. Robotnik? Know that one?
No.
Oh.
I don't play games.
Oh. But that was in 1991.
And?
I was only just born.
Huh?
I was only just born.
I was 11-ish, 12-ish. At that particular time, that year you were born.
Moving on to question number 4. Originally known as Everything Everywhere, the brand EE was created in 2010 when T-Mobile merged with which other mobile network operator? That was a mouthful. Originally known as Everything Everywhere, the brand EE was created in 2010 when T-Mobile merged with which other mobile network operator? That is question 4. Remember, this is an initial letter link round, so the first letters of your answers will be an anagram of the final answer. Okay. We'll move on to question number 5. What is the capital city of Japan? What is the capital city of Japan? You must know that one. So that is your 5th question out of 10. What are you giving me your paw for, Hugo? Are you waving at everyone at home? You're waving the wrong way. Go look there. Okay, moving on to question number 6. What is the traditional gift for a 5th wedding anniversary? What is the traditional gift for a 5th wedding anniversary? So a 5th wedding anniversary. What are you doing, Hugo? Everyone can just see your bum sticking in the air. Sit down. You going? Go on then. Okay, so that's question number 6 out of 10. Moving on to question number 7. What boy's name can also be used as a word to mean a male cat? What boy's name can also be used as a word to mean a male cat? Von not doing well here. Belinda saying, hi, I'm so late just watching tonight. That's fine, you can join in whenever. It's all about the taking part that counts. Just for fun. Okay, so that is question number 7. What boy's name can also be used as a word to mean a male cat? Question number 8. Of the 48 contiguous states of the USA, which one stretches furthest south? So of the 48 contiguous states of the USA, which one stretches furthest south? So that is question number 8. If you've missed any, we will go through them after we've just got to number 10. Question number 9. In geometry, what name is given to an angle that is larger than a right angle but smaller than a straight angle? So that's at 180 degrees. So in geometry, what name is given to an angle that is larger than a right angle but smaller than a straight angle? This is where you need your kids who have been learning it in school. Okay, so that's question number 9. Okay, and your final question is, the first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which town in Suffolk, which is the most easterly settlement in the UK. So the first letters of the words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which town in Suffolk, which is the most easterly settlement in the UK. Okay, so that is your 10th question. We'll flick through the questions just in case you missed any. So question 1 was, on the TV show The Simpsons, in which street do the Simpsons live? Question 2, what word is used to refer to a score of 0 in a tennis game? Question 3, in which 1991 video game do players control the title character as he tries to stop the evil plans of Dr. Robotnik? Question 4, originally known as Everything Everywhere, the brand EE was created in 2010 when T-Mobile merged with which other mobile network operator? Question 5, what is the capital city of Japan? Question 6 was, what is the traditional gift for a 5th wedding anniversary? Question 7 was, what boy's name can also be used as a word to mean a male cat? Question 8, of the 48 contiguous states of the USA, which one stretches further south? Question 9, in geometry, what name is given to an angle that is larger than a right angle but smaller than a straight angle? And question 10 is, the first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which town in Suffolk, which is the most easterly settlement in the UK. Seeing people already putting 10 out of 10, they're confident. Sarah Sand Roman seems very confident on number 9, well done. Christina Sand, she knows this. Give you a little more time. Hugo's finally going to sleep. Okay, so remember, initial letter links are the first letters of the first words in the previous 9 answers can be rearranged to spell the name of which town in Suffolk. Give you a little more time to figure it out. How you doing, Andy? Do you know the answer to that one, Hugie? Just looking at me with a blank stare. Okay, so we'll go on to the answers. So your first question was, on the TV show The Simpsons, on which street do the Simpsons live? It's Evergreen Terrace. Evergreen Terrace. Question 2. What word is used to refer to a score of 0 in a tennis game? It's love. So we've got an E and we've got an L. Question 3. In which 1991 video game do players control the title character as he tries to stop the evil plans of Dr. Robotnik? It's Sonic the Hedgehog. So now we've got an S. Question 4. Originally known as Everything Everywhere, the brand EE was created in 2010 when T-Mobile merged with which other mobile network operator? It was Orange. Question 5. What's the capital city of Japan? It is Tokyo. So now we've got a T. Question 6. What is the traditional gift for a wedding, 5th wedding anniversary? It's wood. Wood is the answer to that one. So now we've got a W. Question 7. What boy's name can also be used as a word to mean a male cat? It is Tom. The answer is Tom. So now we've got a T. Question 8. Of the 48 contiguous states of the USA, which one stretches further south? Is Florida. So we've now got an F. And in geometry, what name is given to an angle that is larger than a right angle but smaller than a straight angle? It is an obtuse angle. So now we've got an O. So we've got ELSOTWTFO, which spells which Suffolk town is Lowestoft. Lowestoft is the final answer. So your score is out of 10, and you should have a total score of 45, I believe. 45. So let me know your scores. Jane Clark saying she's got 7 out of 10, but she did get the anagram. Well done, well done. I think Dad's just put 9. Is it 9 out of 10 Dad got? Well done.
Christina's from Lowestoft.
Yeah, Christina saying she grew up there.
Yeah.
Claire Challenger got 7. Well done. Leslie got 7. Jamie 7. Jesse had to settle on the anagram being Lowestoft because something else didn't fit. Can't say that. What's Liz? Liz Harrison's total score. She scored 8, so she's got 34 out of... What's it? 34 out of 45 so far. Shameful 4 out of 10 for Aaron. Jules got 9. 10 out of 10 for Jesse. Well done. Olwyn and Mike got 5. Tori got 8. Liz got 10. Well done. Tracy, snap. What's she put? Snaps. She got 9 as well. Yay. Shane's dad got 9 as well. So total score. Zara got 9 out of 10. So we get some total scores. We've got 29, 27 for Lorraine, 37 for Melanie and Tom. Lorraine got 7 on that round. Sam has got 34 out of 45 so far. Christine on 26. Rosie scored 8 on that round. Ruth got 6 on that round. David got 5. David got 8. Said Super Mario for number 3. Right letter by luck. Louise and Aaron, total score 35 out of 45. Betty and Trevor got 8 out of 10 on that round. Dana got 7. Overall scores. Liz, you're doing them all in a foreign language and trying to work out. I'm guessing Liz has got 40 out of 45. Jamie's on 42. Jesse on 40. Lee is on 32. Well done. David and Lisa on 34. Betty and Trevor on 34. Okay, so we'll move on to the next round. We started it last week. It was slightly easier last week. We're going to enter some slightly harder ones. Not too hard, though. It's the Dingbat. So they're a bit like catchphrases if you've never done a Dingbat before. Basically, you say what you see, okay? So, here is your first Dingbat. What is this Dingbat of? Got a message from Kevin and Tina. Lovely seeing all the family. Kev's mum is hilarious and such a good sport. I'm in love with your gorgeous pooch. He's a French bulldog, isn't he? Yes, he is. Big hello to Kevin and Tina. watching from Norwich. So this is your first dingbat. So basically you just say what you see. You know that one? This is probably one of my all-time favourite ones. I have done this one at the pub once when I did the pub quizzes. And Big David, who used to go up the pub, said that this was his all-time favourite dingbat when he realised what the answer was. Any idea, Andy? I'm taking to guess that Trevor may have figured it out then. I don't know, from his laugh. Okay, so we'll move on to the second one. This is your second dingbat. Okay, so basically you just say what you see. What is there? Take different things into account and then you'll get there. Okay, so some slightly harder dingbats than last week. So that is your second dingbat out of 5. So just maybe if you're struggling, think what the arrow is pointing at. And look at everything else that's in the screen. That might help you. I'll flick through these again just in case you missed them. We'll move on to dingbat number 3. So this is your third dingbat. I'm seeing Trevor mouth it. Here is your third dingbat. So you just basically say what you see. Similar to catchphrase. Okay. So that is your third dingbat. We'll move on to the fourth one. We will go over these again in case you've missed them or need some more time. This is your fourth dingbat. So basically, you say what you see. So, dingbat number 4 of 5. Just think what it's telling you. Christina San loved that one. I don't know which one you were loving that one too. Okay, so this is your fourth dingbat out of 5. And here's your fifth and final dingbat. Your fifth and final dingbat, you just say what you see. David Carey's now got number 1, saying brilliant. Okay, I will flick over these just in case you missed any. Claire, you're doing better than me. Just think, what are you looking at? What is there on the image? Okay, so we'll flick through them just in case you missed them. So this was your first dingbat. That's the first dingbat. Tracy said, don't give so many clues. Well, I'm trying to ease people in gently into the dingbats, so they know what they're doing. Okay, so that's your first one. Here was your second one. Number 2 out of 5. Christina Sand thinks she's got them all. Well done. Dingbat number 3 was this one. Basically just say what you see. What is there on the screen? Okay. Dingbat number 4. So this is your 4th dingbat. And then your 5th and final dingbat was this one, okay? So I'll give you a little more time and then we'll go into the answers. Okay, so let's go into the answers of the dingbats. So your first dingbat was this. Correct answer is mayonnaise. So you got may on A's, making mayonnaise. It was as simple as that. So basically just say what you see. May on A's, mayonnaise. That's answer number 1. This was your second dingbat. And that was Big White Wedding. So the wedding was bigger than the other ones, and it's pointing at the white one, making Big White Wedding. Okay, that was answer number 2. Number 3 was the 3 Musketeers. You got Musketeer 3 times, making the 3 Musketeers. That was your third dingbat. Your fourth dingbat was Silence of the Lambs. You got shh and 4 lambs. It's Silence of the Lambs. And your final dingbat was teetotal. You've got a T with a golf ball on it and the word total being spelled out. So teetotal. Okay, so that is out of 5. Let me know your scores and you should have a total out of 50 so far. If my math is correct. Total out of 50. So let me know your scores. Lisa, mayonnaise, kicking ourselves. That first one was well annoying, we just couldn't work it out. So Tom's got 5, Aaron's got 3, Rosie 4, Tracy 5 out of 5. Well done, Tracy. Trevor got 3. Well done, Trevor. We've got 4 for Liz Harrison. Well done. They're on a total of 38. Trevor's on a total of 37. Jules got 5. Well done. Tom's on 42. Sam on 5 for that. Ryan got 3. Jade 5. Sarah 5. Lisa 3. We're getting scores on the YouTube. Tracy 5. Leslie 5. Alison 5. David 4. Tori 4. Jamie 3. Nikki 4. Ruth 4. Jane 2. Louise and Darren got 4. David Carey got 4. Olwen and Mike got 4. Total scores coming in. Sarah 38. Von 30. Melanie 41. So we scored 5 out of 5 on that round. Well done. Tori's corrected her score to 3 out of 5. Or 30 out of 50, I think she means. 30 out of 50. Sarah saying, I got 3, must get here 1. Must get 1 here, I think she means. Rachel saying she's loving the dingbats. Lisa's on 43 out of 50. Dad's just got 5 out of 5. Well done. Okay, so we're moving on to our final round. It's a new round this week. It is a points builder round. So for those who are scoring low, you can score a load of points in this one, okay? So there'll be multiple answers to each question. So each question is worth at least more than 1 point, okay? So your first question is, what were the surnames of the famous couple Bonnie and Clyde? Question 1 is, what were the surnames of the famous couple Bonnie and Clyde? So you can score 2 points in this question here. The surnames of Bonnie and Clyde. So all of these questions will have more than one answer. 31 out of 50 so far for Boise. Well done. 40 out of 50 for Tracy. 38 out of 50 for David Carey. Dana Lely, 3. Okay, so this you can score in this round a total of 35 points, okay? There's lots of points at stake. Move on to question number 2. Which 2 creatures appear on the front of a UK passport? Which 2 creatures appear on the front of a UK passport? We briefly saw a passport in that little skit that me and Dodo did earlier. But what 2 creatures appear on the front of a UK passport? Remember, it's a point for each, so even if you get 1 right, you can score 1 point. It's not Wipeout, don't worry, it's not Wipeout. It is literally a point for each correct answer. So you score 2 points for this question. So that is question number 2. Christina says she loves a dingbat. Lorraine's total score 30 out of 50. Well done, Lorraine. Move on to question number 3. In the famous novel by Alexandre Dumas, what were the names of the 3 musketeers? We just had them. In the famous novel by Alexandre Dumas, what were the names of the 3 musketeers? So you can score 3 points for this question. So what were the names of the 3 musketeers? Okay, so that is question number 3 out of 10. Remember, we will go over them just in case you need any more time on any of the questions. Question number 4. What were the names of the 3 astronauts that manned the Apollo 11 mission to the moon? So what were the names of the 3 astronauts that manned the Apollo 11 mission to the moon? So that is your 4th question, and you can score 3 points for that one. So there's a total of 3 points up to grab. Remember, a point for each. Okay, so that's question number 4. So here you can build up your points. So question 4. Name the 3 astronauts that manned the Apollo 11 mission to the moon. It's always the one that people forget. Question number 5. Which 3 novels followed Twilight in Stephenie Meyer's series of fantasy romance novels? So, which 3 novels followed Twilight in Stephenie Meyer's series of fantasy romance novels? So there's a total of 3 points for this question. So you're looking for the 3 that followed Twilight. If you know the movies, you'd probably get the answers as well. Aaron San, I'm sinking faster than the Titanic. You might know this one. You know them ones? Have you seen the movies? So that is question number 5. So you can score 3 points for that question. Moving on to question number 6. Of the 8 different colours of snooker ball on the table at the start of a game, which 3 are not a colour of one of the 5 rings in the Olympic symbol? So that's the Olympic logo. So of the 8 different colours of snooker ball on the table at the start of a game, which 3 are not a colour of one of the 5 rings in the Olympic symbol? So you can score 3 points for this question. It's worth a total of 3 for this one. So if you can remember the Olympic logo ring colours, you can just get the remaining 3.
Assuming you know what colour.
Assuming you know the colours on the... Yeah, what, on the table? Yeah, I don't think I would know, would you? Snooker colour.
Well, I know, but...
I'd probably have to get the colours on the 5 rings. Okay, so that is question number 6, worth 3 points. Moving on to question number 7. Also featured earlier with Dodo, the heads of which 4 US presidents are sculpted on Mount Rushmore? So the heads of which 4 US presidents are sculpted on Mount Rushmore? You saw it earlier. You did see it earlier with Dodo. The Queen is not one of the answers. So the heads of which 4 US presidents are sculpted on Mount Rushmore? So that is question 7, so you can score a total of 4 points for that question. It's 4 for that question. Okay, moving on to question number 8. In football, which 5 Uniteds have won the FA Cup? So in football, which 5 Uniteds have won the FA Cup? You're good at football. Do you know all of them?
No, I can guess some. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably have to guess as well.
I hate football.
Were you not a footballer as a kid?
No. I think it's an overrated pastime. With overly paid fools.
Yeah. Okay, so that's question number 8. We'll go over the questions again just in case you missed them or need some more time. Question 9. What were the full surnames of the Spice Girls when they had their first UK hit single? So question 9 is, what were the full surnames of the Spice Girls when they had their first UK hit single? Let's know that one.
Yeah. Of course I know that one.
Good. That's 5 guaranteed points.
I'm not playing now.
So you got to score. You can score 5 points for this question. And your final question of the evening: what are the 5 longest motorways in Great Britain? So what are the 5 longest motorways in Great Britain? I reckon your dad will be good at that one.
Dad will know this, yeah.
He's written them down already.
I think I know 2 of them.
Christina saying Aaron's got to know this one, referring to the Spice Girls question. Oh, he's put, oh my god, with a hearty face. You've scored yourself 5 points. So this is your final question. And just in case you missed them, we'll quickly go over them. So question 1 was, what were the surnames of the famous couple Bonnie and Clyde? Question 2 was, which 2 creatures appear on the front of a UK passport? Question 3 was, in the famous novel by Alexandre Dumas, what were the names of the 3 musketeers? Question 4, what were the names of the 3 astronauts that manned the Apollo 11 mission to the moon? Question 5, which 3 novels follow Twilight in Stephanie Meyer's series of fantasy romance novels? Question 6, of the 8 different colours of snooker ball on the table at the start of a game, which 3 are not a colour of one of the 5 rings on the Olympic symbol? Question 7, the heads of which 4 US presidents are sculpted on Mount Rushmore? Question 8. In football, which 5 Uniteds have won the FA Cup? Apparently, Aaron's got this one in the bag. What were the full surnames of the Spice Girls when they had their first UK hit single? And your final question was, what are the 5 longest motorways in Great Britain? So there are your 10 questions. That was your last question of this quiz tonight. Give it a few more moments just to put down your last answers before we go over the answers. You're getting sleepy.
I am, yeah.
Is it past your bedtime?
Nearly. You should know. You live with me.
Okay, so we will move on to the answers. So, question 1. What were the surnames of the famous couple Bonnie and Clyde? There's a point for each. It was Parker and Barrow. Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow. So, you can score 2 points for that question, a point for each. Question 2 was, which 2 creatures appear on the front of a UK passport? Do you know?
Sorry, say again?
The 2 creatures on the front of a UK passport.
No.
It's a lion and a unicorn.
I would have thought it would have been a lion. I must admit, but I wouldn't have thought a unicorn.
Lion and unicorn appear on the front of a passport. So there's a point each for that, so it's 2 points. Question 3. What are the names of the 3 musketeers? So there's 3 points up for grabs here. Point for each, correct one. Athos, Porthos, and Aramis. So there were your 3 musketeers. So a point each.
What about D'Artagnan?
These were the musketeers.
What?
What did you say?
D'Artagnan.
That wasn't one of the 3 musketeers.
Oh.
So there's 3.
I thought that was.
No.
But D'Artagnan was in it. He was a musketeer.
Yeah, but wasn't one of the 3 musketeers.
Oh. Okay.
Question 4. What were the names of the 3 astronauts that manned the Apollo 11 mission to the moon? Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins. So it is a point for each. So there was Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and the one that everyone seems to forget, Michael Collins.
Yeah, that's the one I can remember.
Question 5. Which 3 novels follow Twilight in Stephanie Meyer's series of fantasy romance novels? Do you remember any of them?
Mm-hmm.
Point for each. Any order: New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. So there's a point for each.
Well, there was actually 2 Breaking Dawns. Because it was split over 2 movies.
Yes, but the answer was the books.
I know.
The question was the books. Question 6. Of the 8 different colours of snooker ball on the table at the start of a game, which 3 are not a colour of one of the 5 rings of the Olympic symbol? The remaining ones will be white, brown, and pink. So it is a point for each. White, brown, and pink are the ones that don't appear in the Olympic symbol. Okay. Question 7. 4 points in total for this. Point for each. The heads of which 4 US presidents are sculpted on Mount Rushmore? George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. So they are your 4 presidents that appeared on Mount Rushmore. So a point for each. Question 8. In football, which 5 Uniteds have won the FA Cup? So it's 5 points up for grabs for this. They are Manchester United, Newcastle United, Sheffield United, West Ham United, and Leeds United. They seem to have an echo.
Well, I knew Manchester, Leeds, and Newcastle, but I didn't know about. I thought West Ham was just called West Ham. I didn't know it was United.
Question 9. What were the full surnames of the Spice Girls when they had their first UK hit single? Remember, it's a point for each. Total of 5 points. Was Bunton, Chisholm, Brown, Halliwell, and Adams. They were your 5 Spice Girls surnames.
I would have spelt Chisholm wrong.
So did
What
I.
was Chisholm? But never mind.
I don't know, that could be wrong. I don't know. I might have done a typo. I don't think I have.
It's close. But it's not right.
And your final question, a point for each. What are the 5 longest motorways in Great Britain? M6, M1, M4, M5, and then the M25. They're in order from longest.
It goes round in a circle.
So there's a point for each. So that round is a total out of 35, giving you a total for the entire quiz out of 85. So let me know your scores for the round and for the entire quiz. What we got on here?
Dad's added up.
I'm trying to add up. There's a lot to add up in that round.
I think he's got it.
What, 35 out of 35?
No, I think he's added up.
Oh, no. What, that?
No, Dad. I'm watching my dad.
See how Henry's adding up as well. Lots to add up in that round. So Lee scored 23 in that round out of 35. Well done. 22 out of 35 for Rosie. $30 out of 35 for Tom. 20 for Yvonne, giving her a total of 50. Liz Whittaker scored a total of 71 out of 85. Well done. Zara's total score 50 out of 85. Liz Harrison on 66 out of 85. Well done. Dad scored 27 in that round. Christina got 23. Sam got 29. So total scores 54 for Rosie, 53 for Christina. Aaron got 18 out of 35, and a total of 44. On the YouTube, 17 for David on that round. Tori scored 49 out of 85. Louise and Darren got 65 out of 85 so far. Tracy's got 68 out of 85 from Tracy Beth, and Jeremy, Julian, and Jess. Sam, 68 out of 85. Lisa Humble, 73 out of 85. Well done. Lee and Emily, 58 out of 85. Well done. Louisa, 66. Got 60 for David Carey. 57 for Alison. 61 for Dad. 63 out of 85 for Trevor and Betty. 68 for Sam. 66 for Louisa. 63 for 85 out of 85 for Nikki. Well done. 51 for Jane Clark. 60 for David. 39 for Jamie. 55 for Claire. 45 for David. 70 out of 85 for Zoe. Well done. 52 for Leslie. Was Liz, and 66 for Liz. 54 out of 85 for Tracy, all by herself. She said she's really proud. Okay, so I think the highest score I saw there was Team Henry, Lisa, Jess, and Janet, and everyone else there. So well done. I think they got 73 out of 85. Big thank you for your all.
Don't go anywhere.
Why?
Because my phone's died and I can't tell Christina my answer. No, it's a different Liz Harrison to the one we used to work with. Sorry, she just saw Liz Harrison, then I just had to answer the question.
No, different Liz, my Liz.
It's Shane's Liz.
So big thank you to everyone. As always, if you liked it, make sure you're subscribed and like the YouTube page and the Facebook page. J. Kirk got 69 us all out of 85. Big thank you to everyone again. I shall be back next week with another quiz. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Jade, we changed a few right answers. Oh no. Okay, so yes, make sure you tell all your friends and get them here for next week. We'll make next week's even bigger and better. So until then, I shall see you all next week. Night.
Bye.
Bye.